Yes, it's me again, keeping it all the way street on my feet. Hit the bell if you like me. Open your eyes wide and hit subscribe. And it doesn't matter if you're single, ready to mingle, married, you know, fuck with me, fam. So, long story short, uh, we're gonna talk about relationships and dating because I'm good at that, right? I mean, I think you know by looking. If you looked at my channel, you would probably already know. So, it's a lot of talk about powerful people getting together, and it's a mishap. But I don't want to get all into people's business, but I briefly just talk about how mishaps happen. What I mean by you know powerful people's business out there because they wanted to mess with somebody else. All right. Now, you never know. You never know, fam. Sometimes you never know in the situation between Nduka and Nia Long, because that's what's going on right now. Two uh, famous people. One's an athlete and now is a coach. Do a very great job behind his coaching. Nia Long, I've always been a fan of hers because she's been on Friday. So these are nice, strong people. Long story short, stuff happens in their business. It's all on social media. So what I would do is I would not really talk about what they went through, but just talk about the ebb and flows of cheating. Okay? So I would say if you're in a relationship, fam, the best bet is to see a psychiatrist, a therapist, and literally sit down with your mate if you can, one on one, without nobody flipping out, and tell them the truth. Sitting here lying, fam, is not gonna help. Now, once again, I don't know the situation between them two. She could She could have been cool with it. Who knows? She probably had a problem with it. I don't know. Who knows? It's not me to sit here and question that. But if you're in a relationship, it's always best to tell your mate, hey, I'm doing this, blah, 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 blah. Or, I'm thinking about doing it. That sounds better, but I'm thinking about it, right? Now, it's up to the other person, women, got to talk to the man at this point. Because I'm a man, I can only be a man. I can only teach a boy how to be a young man. You understand? So, I'm dropping bars out here, fam. But, long story short, yeah, men, fellas, check it out. If it's get to the point you feel like you want to venture off and, and test the water somewhere else or taste it, however you want it, whatever, it's best to let her know. It's best to let her know. Okay? I mean, you'd rather be real than fake. Why? Is because finding out when, you know, catching you is different than you telling her. Yes, it's wrong. Yes, cheating is not right. I'm not condoning that. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you tell the truth. That way it won't burn you up in the side. You understand? It won't get to you because you told the truth. Even if it was wrong, you told the truth. Hey, I'm not, I did this and it probably not necessarily, he's not falling out of love with her or all the way out of love. It's just, maybe he was anxious, and I'm not making no excuses, but that's what happens with men, but cheating is cheating, wrong is wrong, regardless. So, fellas, just try to talk to your mate, let her know, hey, I did this. She can be upset or whatever. Get the fuck away from him, however you got to do it. But be honest with her. Don't let her look in your phone and you got, I'm just saying, fellas, this could be you. This could be not per se the powerful couple that we just got to talk about. I didn't say that. I meant you getting caught. Or, like I said, I don't know if he got caught or she knew about it. I don't know. It's not my business. I'm just telling you that in the situation, since the media wants to talk about it, I want to talk about the ebb and flows of it, right? And once again, I keep it in all the way street, on my feet. Hit the bell if you're like me. Open up your eyes wide and hit subscribe. It doesn't matter if you're single or ready to mingle. You could be married. You could be listening to this. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Right now, I'm talking about just as men. Ladies, once again, I do this. So, man, you have to either sit down with a therapist, sit down with a referee, sit down with somebody. If you think she's not going to handle it, you know your woman. I knew my woman, at the time, my ex. And just keep it real. Keep it real. Hey, this happened. Referee or therapist or whoever. And trust me, the Rastaman knows this, all right? And look at my shoes. Look at the Rastaman. Hold on, fam. You know what I'm saying? Bam, bam, bam. You dig it. So I might not be perfect, but when it comes down to this dating world, I'm not having a bad time. It's not me that's upset that, yes, fam, it's gonna hurt when you have to tell her this, or it's gonna hurt her. That's why you keep somebody around if it's to that point. If she's, you know your woman, like I know mine. So you must know. If you don't, then why are you with her, fam? You get what I'm saying? Why would you be with somebody you don't know? Do you understand? So, to this, it's wild. It's unfortunate. These are some powerful actors. Actor and athlete, now coach, a great coach. She's a great actress. And it's just unfortunate that this is happening on social media. But like I said, I'm just only talking about the ebb and flows of what goes on with things, even though their business is front and center, but behind closed doors for people who aren't powerful, the people who don't have a name. It doesn't matter what profession you choose. Just remember this. If you be honest, you just never know. Some women could be cool with it. Some women is probably be mad as hell. That's why you got the referee, you got the therapist, so they can calm them down. So you must know these things, fam. You can't just jump into, engaging, whether you engaged or you not married or you are married. It don't matter. Do not put your fam for the man. Once again, ladies, it's for the man. Just think about it. Just think about what can psychologically be done. You don't have to be physical with it, because once again, this is all mental. Cheating is a mental thing. It's a physical once you allow it. You understand? It's a physical once you allow it, then yeah. But for the most part, it's mental. It's mental. So if you mentally want to dip into other oceans and scuba dive on, you must go to like a therapist, fam. Have somebody referee the situation so it won't get out of hand. Because it can get very out of hand, fam. Like, believe it. No matter how much money you have, you can really scar somebody to the point where, you have to think about your health. You got to think about their health too. So if you know that it can't take it like that, have a referee, a therapist, a bodyguard, somebody around. When you tell her this, she won't, and then get seek help. Seek help. It's wrong to cheat. Like I said, I'm not condoning cheating. It's wrong to cheat. But, fellas, can't speak for the women because I am this a man. I am the Rasta man. And once again, keeping it all the way street on my feet. Hit the bell if you like me. Open your eyes wide and hit subscribe. It doesn't matter if you're single, ready to mingle, in a relationship, engaged, or even married. It goes for everybody. Everybody has to understand it, man. You can literally, you have to realize this. Every day, the world is spinning, okay? You must know that it takes a village to raise a family. Which means, you may need help for others. Somebody else may see something to help the situation if the relationship is worth saving. But, once again, it may not. You may not, if you receive this, you may not want to be dealing with it for the women, in his situation, in her situation. Maybe it's him and her. Who knows? It could be vice versa. But you still want, if you got to seek help, I'm telling you, you have to. You have to seek help. This is not just about one person. It's about two people. And the relationship is 50-50, fam. You must know this. It's 50-50 in a relationship. That's how I look at every relationship I've been in. And I'm not talking about the hitters and the quitters. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about real relationships. We wake up every day. I go to work. She go to work. She go to school. I go to school. We take care of the kid. We take it. You have to be, if you're going to be together, you must, if you want that, if you want to still be in that realm, even though you've cheated as a man, you must seek help. You must seek help. Even for a woman, you must seek help. And use the same strategy. Use the same thing. Referee the situation if he's, wow. You have somebody there, a bodyguard, a therapist, his brother, his mama, daddy, somebody to calm his ass down. Same situation, but once again, I'm only speaking to the man at this point because that's who I am. You understand? So like I said, and I say it again. This is crazy. This is wild. I mean, it's true, but it's wild. You get what I mean? So you just gotta be honest with yourself and really just make sure that you use these methods. Don't forget that it's two people, not just one. It's not just you. It's the other person too. If you really value their feelings. Now, if you're the type to play games and all of that, this ain't for you, fam. You get what I'm saying? These are for the people who really value their relationship and want to build and realize they made a mistake and they can change from it. Anybody can change, fam. Anybody. Anybody can change. You understand? So make sure that you have a door open to change. Now, for the people that's laughing and joking and all that, you probably don't want to change. That's why you're laughing. But this conversation ain't for you. Maybe one day it'll dawn on you and you'll be like, oh, that dude with the flavor, you know, he was talking about girls and men, but you know, he was direct and he did have something, who knows? But all I'm saying is, for the people who are listening and want their relationship, have been in that situation where they cheated and they trying to figure out, they don't want to cheat no more, but yet indeed they don't want to hurt the person they with, even though they already crossed the path. I'm just keeping it real. You already did it. You already did it. You can't go back in the past, man. Because like I say, the more you dig up, the more dirty you get. You understand? If you want to be clean and you want a pure relationship, then you're going to have to be honest, not just with yourself, but with her as well. For the man, ladies. Strictly for the man at this point, what I'm talking about. So you have to know it's ways to telling her. It's ways to letting her know, like, hey, this happened, referee, bodyguard, therapist, whoever, maybe all three of them in there. But make sure that this goes on. Like, so if you cherish her, if you really want to be with her and you don't want to see yourself without her, you made a mistake. Try to build on it. Rebuild and heal. I'm telling you, fellas. And then you understand. And then later on in life, it may pay off. Maybe it won't. You can't take my word for it, because some people, if you cheat on them, they're done. They don't, hey, you know, why should I? You understand that? So, I mean, I'm just telling you how I would deal with it if I value a woman and I don't want to lose her. Then yeah, I'll go that other route and be like, hey, look, I got to do this. Hey, look, can you come with me? And then I'll reveal it, you know, and with the proper people around, you know, the referee and the bodyguard, the therapist, the parents, somebody. But, you know, I'm it's not a joke, because obviously I know I've made a mistake. That's how I would look at it. And that's how I would do it, fam. That's how I would do it. I mean, hey, people do make mistakes, you know? but you don't want to be a person that don't learn from it. So once again, you know, I'm keeping it all the way street on my feet. Hit the bell if you like me. Open up your eyes wide and hit subscribe. Doesn't matter if you're single, ready to mingle, you engaged, or you married. Hit me up. I'm gonna come with more topics, so you know we could chop it up more. And like I said, it's not about a score. It's about life. And if you're in a relationship, it's about two. So I'm out. I catch you on the next video.